Welcome to the Jersey City Show. Pat O'Melia here. And since we are on the eve of our runoff elections, I felt it appropriate that we bring in some of the candidates who are in the runoff. And my personal friend from Ward C, Richie Boggiano, the councilman, the incumbent. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pat, for having me here.
Well, tell me about the campaign. Been tough on you?
Well, it's been going on since really June. And after the election, which I won by 750 votes, I believe, we had another month now of campaigning. And it's the Thanksgiving time, it's Christmas time. And I wish that the elections were back in May when they should have been. We
should have never moved them.
Right.
But we got lost in the sauce with the governor's race, and that really dominated everything, the governor's race. You know, there were state senate races, assembly races, nobody knew about them.
Right.
It was the governor's race, and when it got to us, nobody knew about our municipal elections. What was the voter turnout? It was poor, wasn't it?
I heard it was around 30,000, I believe. And
we should have stayed there, because now we had campaigns near Thanksgiving. Now we have a runoff between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Right.
You had no time to spend with your family. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people in this runoff, you got to hope people come out to vote, but they got other things on their agenda right now. They got Christmas shopping, they got the holidays, they got vacation, big vacation month, December.
That's one of the reasons we have to get out there and we're campaigning hard, because we have to let people know there's a runoff. I have people in my neighborhood walking by saying, "Hey, Richie, congratulations on winning." And I say, I didn't win, I won, but I have to run again because I didn't get 50% plus one vote.
Are you surprised that you have the runoff?
Well, no, there were 4 of us running and 4 people running, and the vote was divided up. But yes, I'm a little surprised because a lot of people didn't come out to vote even for the election back in November.
Now, the weather did take a turn for the worse there on Election Day.
Right.
But your core constituents came out.
Yeah.
You came close to winning it.
Right.
And we have runoff. We got runoffs in 4 of the wards, right?
4 of the wards, right.
A, B, and E.
E.
And, there's an expense to this. One of the reasons we moved the election was to save money.
Didn't save any.
I don't think we're saving any money here.
No money was saved. No more people came out. They said, a lot more people come out and vote when it's a presidential election or a governor's election. Didn't happen. And it's a shame. Well, there are 150,000 or 140,000 registered voters in Jersey City.
Yeah.
And you get 30,000 to come out. It's a shame.
Well, we didn't get them excited. Now, again, when we moved it from May, we lose our local flavor.
Right.
And that's what happened in this election. And there are some, casualties. You're one of them. I guarantee you, if this election was in May, you win outright. Because people are paying attention. They know what the issues are. And you're one of the favorites on the city council. You're considered one of the no-bees, but you're really not a no-bee, are you?
No, not at all.
If I went backwards, I talk no-bees, people who don't vote along with the mayor's agenda or what he wants to do. But if I went back and looked at all your votes, you probably voted along with Fulop 95% of the time.
I will vote against something that I feel is not good for the neighborhood, not good for the people, and that's not good for the community. And I'm a community person, and I believe in the communities, and a lot of things I see going on, I do not like it.
Well, one of the things you voted against, or you fought against, was the development over there on Magnolia Avenue on the other side of the Robin Hood.
Right, and that situation it's a shame, because you have thousands of people that do not want this building put up, and yet a couple of judges can say, "Oh, you have to do it," and it's wrong. I mean, people should rule, not 1 or 2 judges.
Well, that's why we have elections. That's why we vote for people to make these decisions. Not, if we're just going to let judges make all the decisions, we don't need our council or our mayors. We just let judges do it. That Robin Hood project will ruin that neighborhood.
It will.
There's no 2 ways about it.
First of all, it never should have been approved by the prior city council, which is a shame. And they never should have tried to give away West Street, but they never voted on it. And what I understand, no judge can tell our city council now that we have to give up West Street. And I'm going to fight like anything. I've already spoke to the Corporation Council. I want to continue this fight. I do not want a 40-some-odd story building on the east side of some of that.
It doesn't fit in that neighborhood. There's nothing even nearly that high. And what happened with the Robin Hood, the owners of that property, they had the zoning for Journal Square proper.
Right.
And across the street on Summit Avenue, they wanted to build a building there too, but they weren't in that zone. And the previous administration made some sort of agreement for a piece of land that they're going to make a park alongside the rails.
Oh, come on.
My God, yeah.
I understand.
I blame Healy on that and his council, yes.
I don't know if it's Healy or people that were involved in the city at that time.
Well, the people involved in the city at that time were Mayor Healy and that city council.
But, the park is a joke. It's what? A small little tiny park overlooking the tracks.
Going down the hill.
It's all rock, and I understand it's going to cost a few $1 million just to get it done. Now, this developer says he's going to do it. Yeah, right.
Well, let's break for commercial. I'm here with Ward C, councilman and candidate for the runoff, Richie Boggiano. We'll be right back.